What are the electives that you should definitely study from an industry standpoint? I've been in the industry for 15 years. If you are an entrepreneur, you can also use your business school extremely well if you're an aspiring entrepreneur. So you have 500 of the smartest people in your country in that business school. A lot of you have reached out to me and asked, how do you maximize your MBA? And in this video, I'm going to answer that exact question. How can you maximize your 2 year MBA or your 1 year MBA? This video is relevant for you if you want to pursue your MBA at some point, if you are in your first year or in your second year of the program. But before we get started, do subscribe to the channel, click on the bell icon so the next time I release a video, you'll come to know about it. I think the first principle is you have to maximize your academics. Now, your academics is a big part of your MBA program. Now, I'm not saying go and be the topper in every exam. That's actually wrong advice. You should try and be in the top 20% of your batch or top 25% of your batch. But it's very interesting in terms of what you can do to study. So, one of the mistakes people make is they specialize too early in the second year, especially with their electives. And that's the biggest mistake you can make. So, when you are 24, 25, you're way too young to specialize. So do not take all electives in just finance, or do not take all electives in just strategy. What's important is you take electives across the board: a bit of finance, a bit of strategy, a bit of marketing, a bit of leadership, a bit of HR, a bit of economics. So study everything, a bit of it. It'll hold you in very good stead. What are the electives that you should definitely study from an industry standpoint? I've been in the industry for 15 years. Some of the electives that will really hold you in very good stead are: one, business storytelling. Very, very important to study that. Understanding people, understanding leadership, behavioral economics, psychology, how you deal with people, how you win negotiations. All of these skill sets and all of these electives are very, very important. The other aspect is in terms of building your business writing capability. So as part of a lot of projects you will do, there will be a component 20-30%, which will be a project as part of the various courses that you do. And it's very important to translate one of these project reports, the 100-page reports, into a case or into a 1,000-word summary, which can be taught in class, which can be put up on some portal, or maybe even published in a newspaper. It will help you learn business writing. You'll need to work with a professor on that. And the final thing is, when you pass out of business school, it is only natural that after some time you don't respect the faculty where you study and you think these guys don't know much. But always have good associations or good relationships with 3 faculty members. They'll hold you in very, very good stead in life. The second aspect is find your passion, or find what your alternate career is going to be. Now, the way all our careers are going to evolve is you will have a primary career, say you're a banker, you're in marketing, and you will have a secondary career. What gives you joy in life could be writing, could be speaking, could be stand up, photography, dancing, could also be an entrepreneur on the side, any hustle on the side. So, business school is the best place where you find out what your secondary career is going to be. For instance, for someone like me, it is writing. I write books, I write columns, it's speaking. So find out what your calling is. Could be photography, singing, dancing, any of that sort. The second year especially is a great place to explore this. You'll have a lot of time in the second year of business school. You can join a club that can support this activity. You can take part in various contests or various cultural festivals where this skill is actually built to a great extent. For instance, if you're a photographer, start an Instagram channel, take very nice pictures of your business school campus, and show some of those candid moments to the outside world. If you are an entrepreneur, you can also use your business school extremely well if you're an aspiring entrepreneur. So you have 500 of the smartest people in your country in that business school. So take a problem and try and solve that for those 500 people over your second year, ideally. If it goes very well, who knows, you might become a full-time entrepreneur. Even if it doesn't go very well, you can take that as a learning experience. So business school is the place, is the greatest chemistry lab which God has given you. Try and find out what your alternate career is, where going forward that will take care of 20-30% of your time going forward. The third part is look for activities outside the classroom. Now, the objective, you've gone to the business school, is to come out as a rounded personality. And academics is not the only way you come out as a rounded personality. It makes a lot of sense to take part in activities outside the classroom. Now, there are a million things you can do outside the classroom. Here are the top 3 or 4 which I think are really, really value adding. So number 1, stand for student elections. So at the end of the first year, you will have elections for the student council, the heads of the various clubs. You will have elections for the alumni club. So stand for student elections. It's an experience that will hold you in very good stead. You will learn how to network with people, how to sell yourself, how to understand politics. It's a skill you will need a long way in life. So always stand for student elections. The second thing you should do is you should organize or be a part of the organizing team that organizes a festival. It could be a business festival, could be the cultural festival, could be the marketing festival. Be a part of the organizing team. It is a fantastic learning experience. If you are into sports, be a part of those inter-business school sporting events. Will hold you in very, very good stead. A lot of people ask me, should we take part in these contests? You have a lot of these case study contests in campus. A lot of people take part in it. My personal take is do one or two, but the ROI on such events is very, very low. So for instance, if you have a company that has launched this case activity on campus, you'll have 200 teams that will take part in it. Just three will win. So it takes a lot of effort to build that case. So essentially, your ROI is very, very low. So do one or two for the experience of it. Do not spend more time than that. But student elections, inter-business schools, sports festivals, and organizing, I think will hold you in very, very good stead in life. The fourth thing is a principle which is valid everywhere in life. If you get a chance, always travel. Travel will open your horizon, will open your mind, will open your personality to a great degree. So, how do you get opportunities to travel in your 2 year MBA? One is the exchange program. It happens in the middle of the second year. And as COVID recedes, a lot of these exchange programs are coming back. So, if you get a chance, do go for that exchange program, whether it's Europe, Southeast Asia, the US. You'll go with your friends, you will study in a different cultural context. It will be a fantastic learning experience. If there is a course which takes you to, say, a hill station or to a beach close by and does not have to be outside India, do take up for that. It will be a great learning experience just to learn something outside the classroom. If you have an internship opportunity that gives you a chance to work in a different city, need not be outside India, do take that up. Travel always helps. Finally, I want to land that one message with you. It's important to have fun. You're 24, 25, 26 when you're going into business school. Please have fun. The rest will figure out on its own. So these 2 years or this 1 year you'll never get in your life again. So do all the things which people of your age typically do, whether it's sitting up at 3 a.m., having those interesting conversations, eating, drinking, fighting, bitching, gossiping. Do all of that. Travel with friends. Do all those weird things people at the age of 25 typically do. These 2 years will never come back in your life again. So this is what I think, how you can maximize your 2 year term at a business school. I'll cover multiple videos, other videos. One is in terms of what not to do at business school and what are the skill sets you need to pick up, what are the electives you need to know, in another set as part of this same series. But what are your thoughts in terms of what else can you do in an MBA? Drop your thoughts in those comments box. I'll try and answer as many as I can. But before we close the video, do subscribe to the channel, click on the bell icon so the next time I make a video, you come to know it's when it is being released. So till next time, take care.